Link engaged.
Visit us at TeamSpeak.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 2, and what a game it promises to be. I bring you the one and only ZeNEXHack. He's in the red trunks, and he is playing Terran, versus his opponent, the one and only DieStar from Team Millennium. He is in the purple trunks, and he is also playing Terran.
I mean, DieStar is in the Final Four. I'm just looking at the player list, and I would have not said DieStar would have made it there. We have players like Nurchio, we had Grubby, we had Krolu, another great guy, we had DDE, Strelife, all these awesome players. And not forgetting about all the Korean players too, but no, DieStar from Millennium Esports, I guess you could say, the French team, has made it all the way to the Final Four and is 1-0 up against Hack. Will he be able to continue his awesome build from the first game in this game on Securus here?
DieStar, more like Monster, am I right?
Monster!
Oh yes, Monster. That's how he's playing at the moment, folks. And what would you expect to see from Hack after that long game put him at a serious economic disadvantage?
I mean, that's the disadvantage Koreans have when they come into these international tournaments, online or offline, is that they don't have no idea how anybody plays. Because in Korea, everybody plays standard. There's like execution builds, execution builds, execution builds. That's all you have in Korea. And then all of a sudden you see these funky creative builds from Europeans. They just get completely thrown off. And even though it was one game and it's a very small sample size, I think he's going to play a lot more cautious now. He might not go for that fast expo, even though it is still very viable to do so. But if he does do it, he's definitely going to get an engineering bay a lot sooner, getting Vikings out sooner, and just playing overall more safely.
We'll see. Hack hasn't taken any gas yet, so he could be going for the expand. Of course, the other possibility is going for some kind of proxy, which is what we can see right here. It is, in fact, proxy barracks right here from ZeNEXHack.
And this could be so dangerous for DieStar if he doesn't scout that. And especially if he tries to go for that Reaper expand again. I mean, he's got gas up, so if he does add on a tech lab, it's pretty much lights out. So let's pray he doesn't try to go Reaper Expo, or pray he scouts it.
Yeah, and it's a bad position as well. That is unlikely, and it's a good place to put it as well, considering that on this version of the map, he shouldn't be spawning across like that. So that is a good position. We're not seeing DieStar scouting as of yet, which is extremely risky. This is a very tense moment, and how would you get out of this? I suppose you'd have to put a bunker down at least in order to deal with this kind of pressure. Yeah,
I mean, as soon as he sees it, he has to put a bunker down, and he'll be able to defend it quite easily. The point of this and the problem of this game is that he can't scout it. And at the moment, he hasn't added on Tech Lab yet to his barracks, so that's actually really great for him. And he might be able to defend against this because he can just pull a few SCVs and then be able to micro well, especially because he's defending against it. He's going to be up the ramp, which is always going to give you that slight advantage over your opponent.
Yeah, it's looking a little bit unfortunate for DieStar because he's decided to go with a factory right here. He still hasn't scouted for that proxy, and he was able to get into the base. He didn't see any gas, but it doesn't look like that gave him the information he needed because he's not looking for a proxy barracks right now. He hasn't scouted for a proxy barracks, and more to the point, there is no bunker. So repulsing this is going to be very difficult.
Yeah, he's going to have to immediately pull back with all his Marines, group up with the SCVs, and then attack together. Otherwise, he won't be able to defend this.
Here comes the pressure, ladies and gentlemen. We've got two SCVs at the front right here. And DieStar, the initial damage, of course, being taken on the SCV. And ZeNEXHack able to demolish one of those Marines in the process. Now looking to get bunker placement in to DieStar's base right now. And it's looking very, very good for him right now. DieStar, as you can quite clearly see, sitting on 4 Marines versus 7, which is not an ideal situation at all. He focuses fire down, he brings the SCV down. And that at least has dealt with the bunker. But more pressure streaming in right now from ZeNEXHack. This is going to be very, very difficult to defend. DieStar throwing more SCVs in the mix. He doesn't quite have the numbers he needs, however. It's 2 Marines versus 6 as ZeNEXHack aggressively stabs his way, lances his way into DieStar's base. And this could be it for DieStar right here. Massive pull off the line right here. Good Marine micromanagement here by ZeNEXHack. More streaming in, and this is really going to be over, if I am totally honest.
Well, you're totally honest, you're TotalBiscuit. This is definitely over. 13 SCVs to 19 and GG calls.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. And a very aggressive Korean-style opening right there for the one and only ZeNEXHack.
Execution-based, and it's a smart build to use on this map, to be fair, because especially when you open up 1-Rax Expo Metalopolis, because it's kind of hard to do it there because the Expo, the natural, is so open, wide open, and this is so safe and so closed. It's like an easy follow-up to go 1-Rax Expo again, but very, very smart to go for that proxy barracks and completely surprise DieStar. And that ties up the series now and could knock out DieStar from this tournament if he loses the next one. But then again, he can still knock out ZeNEXHack. There's no reason why he can't, especially showing that form from the first game.
Oh, without question. I'm looking forward to seeing DieStar bounce back from this, honestly, since he is our only foreigner hope, and his TBT is that good, as he demonstrated in Game 1. It was absolutely fantastic play there, and really completely outplaying ZeNEXH. I'm looking forward to seeing if he can pull that one off again. And what kind of thing would you expect from DieStar to try and get through to the finals at this point? What kind of tactics would you employ?
Well, I think that both players now are going to play a safe game, and I think I'm just going to predict that the third game is most likely going to be a bit more drawn out, kind of like the first game. I don't think there's going to be any cheese in the second game because both players are going to be just playing more safer. Hack's going to play safer because he doesn't really know how DieStar plays and doesn't want to lose to any Cloak Banshees again. And at the same time now that Hack has displayed to DieStar that, yeah, I can cheese you, man. I can. I've got the skill to do so, and I'm not afraid to use it. So we also see DieStar play safe. So I wouldn't be too shocked to see a long drawn-out game. And it depends what the map is, though, so...
We will find out very, very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys are getting ready for Game 3. We certainly am, and we will be right back after these short messages. You are currently watching the TL Open number 17 as sponsored by TeamSpeak, cast by myself and the mighty Mr. D Apollo. Don't go anywhere.